In today's video, we're going to show you products that you can get at Harbor Freight at reasonable prices for your RV life. Stay tuned, but first, we got to roll that intro.
Okay, the 11 things we carry on our truck for full-time RVing. One is our hitch here that we use to pull our tote when we go to a water and electric only hookup. We can take our tote, put the handle down over the ball, and drag it to the dump station. That's why we went to Harbor Freight. We don't use it for nothing but that, so it's nice and cheap. Again, we've got our air compressor we carry for the truck and RV. It's a little 3-gallon, 100-pound PSI. It will air the tires up on the truck to 95 PSI and the tires on the trailer to 80 PSI. So we've got that from Harbor Freight. We've also got our 6-ton Harbor Freight jack we use on the truck and RV both. Does great. We don't have no problem with it. We've got our 3/4 inch strong arm and socket for the truck that we use. And after we get them off and back on, we do have our 3/4 inch torque wrench Pittsburgh Harbor Freight that we use to torque them to make sure we got proper torque on our wheels so they do not come off. We torque them when we put them on, and after about 100 miles, I'll check the torque on them again. And for the RV, we've got this small 1/2-inch drive that we use on the RV. And again, we will torque them when we put them on. And after 100 miles, I'll double torque them, make sure they're good to go. We also have a tarp. We've got 2 tarps from Harbor Freight. We carry one in the RV, one in the truck. If it's raining, I need to change the tire. I got something to lay on. If it's raining, I got something to cover the cricket up with so it don't get wet. So we keep them extra. We also have a small grinder we carry with us just in case, and that is a Chicago pneumatic, which is Harbor Freight. And that thing's probably 15, 20 years old, but it still works, so we carry it and keep it with us. And then for the good hard work, we have the ramps there to load the cricket with. But you just run the cricket right up on back of the truck. They are, let me double check before I say anything. They're 84 inches long by 10 inches wide. They will hold 500 pounds a piece. They're a 1,000-pound ramp for both of them. The cricket, the way it sits right there, is about 325, 350 pounds, so we don't have no problem loading it with that. Makes it a whole lot easier trying to load with that, or if we use the crane, we can load it with the crane. It don't matter which. Now we come over to the other 2 things we carry with us. We've got the 1,000-pound crane here. We use it to load the spare tires with because that is a heavy tire and wheel. You can load it by hand, but it's kind of hard on your back.
And we do have a video on that.
That crane fully extended like that's 500 pounds, and then you take it all the way down to 1,000 pounds. But we just use it on 1,000 like that right there so we can load it. It does swivel. All I got to do is pull the pin out. See the pin right here? Just grab it right there, pull the pin out. I can swing around, I can bring it back. And yes, it does go up a whole lot higher than that. So as you can see, I can just swing it right around. Set it right down against the truck right there, no problem. Hold that. And then like everybody else, we did go out and buy us the Predator Super Quad Inverter 3500 generator to run the RV when we're boondocking. This is our backup generator. And so far it does pretty good. I think this one here's got about 105 hours on it. Our primary generator we have was sent out to the Arizona to have some warranty work done to it. So we use this one for our backup. And so far it does great. I love it. Like I say, it's 11 things we carry on our truck for our RV and truck from Harbor Freight. I do buy a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight. You go back at my house in Indiana, look at my toolbox, look at my garage, you'll freak out how much stuff I've got from Harbor Freight up there. But that's the main things we carry in case we need them. I know, everybody says Harbor Freight's cheap and it's cheap stuff and stuff, but it does what I need to do. And you're right, it is cheap. If it tears up, I can go buy something else. Generators, of course, got a 2-year warranty on it. I usually buy extended warranty on everything. The air compressor's 2 years old, and we've not had a bit of moments problem about it. And we do check our tires in our trailer and truck every time we move. So if we've only set like 21 days, we don't have to air, but with the weather change and stuff, we've been having to air them up because it's been getting cold and drawing air at them. So we do keep the air checked in them. Like I said, 95 in the truck, 80 in the trailer. A little compressor, it is small, it is slow, but it does great for the price I give for it. So I don't have a problem with that at all. And everybody's like, well, why you got a 6-ton jack? 6 ton is 12,000 pounds. The RV has 6,000 pound axles on it, so you're only picking up, if it's fully loaded, you're only picking up 3,000 pound per side. So 12,000 pound jack works great. And by the way, on the axles, we've weighed the trailer, we only have 10,500 pounds on the axles. So you got 12,000 pound jack, no problem. The truck weighs 11.6 loaded. That's with the generator, the Cricket, both tanks full of fuel, me and Susan, the dog's in it on travel day. So you got 12,000 pound jack. You're only picking up 1/4 at a time, and the truck weighs 11.6, so we're good. We got 400 pounds extra left on the jack. So we really don't need the big, expensive 20 ton, 12 ton jack. 6 ton, that's just perfect. So, and yes, we do carry spares for the RV and the truck. We have flats, we can change them ourselves, instead of waiting 3 or 4 hours for road service tech to come out and do it. But if anybody's got any questions or anything, just leave a comment and we'll get back and answer your question. Thank you.